So ladies, apologies, we're a couple of minutes late because we had to do a bit of moving around because where this rail was originally, the light was atrocious. It's now back to front, so it might take us a bit longer, but anyway, we're here. So whilst I'm waiting for everyone to come on, I am going to start going through the rules and regulations. I can see that people are coming on. I just want Ellie to give me the thumbs up, okay? And also, it would be good to get some thumbs up to confirm that you can hear us. So if anybody else is watching, if you could give us a thumbs up. I can see Karen Dashfield, Karen McDowell. Yeah, we're getting some. That's cool. Okay. So ladies, I'm going to assume this is the first time you've ever done this. Go through the rules and regs. If you're watching this live, please bid by commenting on Facebook. You can also message via Facebook. However, these will only be checked for 24 hours after the event. If you're watching after we've finished a live video, please call us from 8 p.m. on Friday evening on 01760 724948 and leave a message with your name, phone number and a description of the garments you wish to buy, or do the same by emailing sales@artichokecollection.co.uk. In order for us to understand what garment you want to buy, you must describe it accurately. If you have not bought from Artichoke before, please contact us with your name and telephone number so that we can contact you if you secure a bid. The items that you see in the summer clearance sale are online and in store at a higher price. They will remain at this price until we start prepping for the summer sale in early August. The reductions that you see in the videos are only available for the clearance sale weekend. There is no free delivery on clearance items. Delivery is £8 per order. Please bear that in mind whilst bidding for an item. We will be as accurate and fair as possible when allocating items that you have bid on, but ask you please to accept that we are only human and sometimes make errors too. We will allocate items on a first come, first served basis. This light is amazing. I think we should start doing all our videos from here. My God! I might never move from this camera. I don't know where I was. Blah, blah, blah. We will allocate items on a first come, first served basis. Firstly from comments and messages as we see them on Facebook. We will then allocate items to phone calls and emails. Our decision on allocation is final. Please note all items in this sale are from previous seasons. No current season items are available in this sale. From Sunday, we will start pulling the bids and will contact you early next week. If you do not hear from us, you have not been successful. Please do not block our phone lines on Monday and Tuesday by calling us. We will call you. Items will be kept for 3 days after our contacting you before they are put back in stock. Obviously, if you live locally, you can request a local pickup. And if all your mates didn't get to see us live, please share the video with them once it's finished and you've made sure you've got first dibs to see if you can share the love a bit. Thank you, ladies. I'm now about to start with the £29 rail, and then we will move on to accessories. Everything on this rail is £29. I'm going to start this end with trousers that I did remember to hang, and these are the chambray tillies, which I have as a 10 to 12. I wear the 10. They are, however, a tad smaller than the linen ones, and remember I have snake hips, but ladies, they are a denim coloured cotton. They are the perfect alternative to jeans. All lengths are in our outlet shop. The only length that you can buy this weekend from our summer clearance sale is the 32-inch leg. So they're a pull-on. They've got a fixed waistband at the front. They have pockets to the side here. Only the 32-inch leg you can have for £29, but obviously at 29 quid it's worth buying your size and getting them altered. If you want to look at different lengths, they are available in the outlet shop, even if they're not available in this sale. So in the 32-inch leg, ladies, we have 8s, 10s, 12s, 14s and 16s. That's an error, that should have gone, so we're going to move that here. We're now moving on to this beautiful dress from K Design, 29 quid. It's a button through shirt waister. K Design dresses are normally sewn up at the middle, they're shirt waisters, so that they don't gape. This is an extra large, it will fit a proper 16, possibly a small 18. For 29 quid, ladies, if you are a good 16, you cannot go wrong with this beautiful dress. We have 2 extra larges available. Another K Design dress, this time is the extra small. This is going to fit an 8. I'm just going to do a bit of didgeridooing. So it's got a faux wrap and this fabulous colour with a tie belt that is actually sewn on. So the tie belt you can't take off. Sleeveless and extra small, will fit a size 8. We now have, I don't know if we've got this dress further along. No, we haven't. Right, so this is another K Design dress. This is a small. It's got this beautiful beading here. Can you see? We've got 2 smalls. Pretty, pretty, pretty dress. This is 29 quid. From, God, I have done this one. Let me just do this here. Right, so this is from K Design. I'm going to show you the less crumpled one. Linen dress, okay? Lined linen dress. So it's got a cotton lining, I think. Oh no, I'm lying. Unlined linen dress from Pomodoro. So it is their famous shift. Little button detailing at the back. They just repeat this shift year on, year out. Lovely, lovely summer frock. 5'6" to the knee. They're normally quite generous, so if you're between sizes, you might want to consider sizing down. We've got a size 10, I've got a 12, and I've got a 14, and I've got a suspicion in one of those dresses I'm doubling up on sizes. This would come home with me if it was my size, but as I spend my life saying, we sold my size before I got round to it. Look at that. So this is a medium. It's going to fit a 12. Beautiful shirt waister from K Design. Look at the colours in that, ladies. Beautiful, beautiful frock. We've got 1 medium left. This is the Isana from Bariloche. Lovely top from Now. In this colour, we only have it left in the 16, but isn't that pretty? It's got the ruching here, and I would say this is true to size. This is true to Bariloche size. So as a 14 to 16, I think I probably would go for the 16 in this, but remember, I'm very booby, ladies. Look at that, 29 quid. Now, in the other colourway, we have got a full run. In fact, I might even have duplicates in some sizes. Look at this, beautiful colour. Look how great this looks with white, ladies. 29 quid. This is the Isana in the lilac. I have a 10, 12, 14, 16 and 18. Still with Tinta Bariloche. This is going to be a small 10. It is the Duala. So pretty, so pretty. I'm surprised you didn't have this, Ellie, if you're a 10 now.
I missed that rail somehow.
Yeah, I think. Anyway, Ellie's having this if you don't, because she's discovered a size. She's a size 10 now. Bloody hate her. Anyway, she's not on a bum. She's still got a big one of those. So size 10, 29 quid. Another Tinta Bariloche. This gorgeous tunic, which is looking slightly crumpled, but nevertheless is still pretty gorge. I would say this is nearer a 14. This is a generous size 12, okay? 1 left, beautiful deep cuff here. Let me take the cuff down so that you can see how deep it is. Fabulous, fabulous shirt. Current season, this was 89 quid. It's now down to 29. Another fabulous K design dress. This has, the belt is actually attached. Most K design dresses, you can lose the belt, but you can't on this one. So this is going to fit a 12. Again, down to 29 quid. Slightly heavy for this time of year, but you know, snap up your bargains before the autumn. This is the Sweet Pea. This is quite high-waisted, ladies. Beautiful frock. Donna's favourite frock. She didn't take it off the entire season she bought it. Look at this. Lovely, lovely print. The medium is going to fit about a size 12, but look, if I put it up against me, you can see what I mean when I say it's quite high-waisted. So you need to have a smaller chest, but if you do, it's fab. It's tiered. It's to about my ankles. We seem to have a couple of 12s and one large. This is small, ladies. This is a large, but I wouldn't buy this unless you were a 12. It is beautiful, but tiny. Again, from Inara. Look at the print on that. It's got a drawstring. So, so pretty. We've got one large left. These are the Jana kicks. These are true to size. Gorgeous, gorgeous pull-on trousers from stock with the kick flare. Size 8 will fit a size 8. They are reduced from 75 to 29. All these items are still quite a lot more online. This is from Eterna. It's our gorgeous terrier shirt. Another mystery why we didn't sell these, because I think they're fabulous. True to size. You all know how lovely Eterna shirts are. They're, you know, they're like barrel, but I actually think I prefer the quality of Eterna, which is why I'm so devastated that they're no longer in existence. But ladies, I have been contacted by their international manager, who seems to have moved elsewhere, and I've just had a little look at the lookbook, and I think some of the designers might have moved with him, which is incredibly exciting for us, particularly because we love their NOS shirts, you know, like the white tulip, the navy tulip. If we can still get those again, we will all be thrilled to bits. Anyway, I digress. Terrier shirt, we've got in a 12, 14 and an 18. Here's our first giveaway for this rail. Ladies, when I say you can only have the giveaway if you bid on something else, it doesn't actually have to be on this rail, but you do have to bid on something else this evening. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous jacket from Bariloche. It's been kicking around forever, so we're going to give it to one lucky person. It is a size 10, but it's a generous 10. So I think you would get away with this if you were a size 12. So ladies, please somebody bid on this, because it does need a good home. Another fab K design dress, 29 quid. The belt on this is removable. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful dress. Shirt waister again. I would say this would fit a 12 to 14. This is more generous than the others. I think if my boobs were smaller, I could hoof myself into that. Lovely dress here. This is from Yest. Such a beautiful, simple shape. Non-detachable belt loop, so you would have to actually have these taken out rather than cut, but just perfect for now. This is such a floaty fabric, ladies. If you're hot and you just want something very simple and very stylish to wear, this is the dress for you. True to size, lovely length, the waist is in the right place. It's simply perfect. We've got an 8, 10 and a 16. I don't know if we've got stock behind. Right, I've got no idea why these are here. Oh yes, I have. I thought they were maniculottes, but they're not. Right, these are great. We probably should have more sizes out. So again, because I'm not up to speed, ladies, this is slightly chaotic, this sale. These are the Madeleine jeans from Brantex. Now, if you've got Diddy legs they are a 7/8 jean. As you can see on me, they are a cropped jean. Now these are gorgeous. They follow the line of your leg. We have the eternal thing with brand text that we size a 34 as an 8. It will say size 6 on the label. As always with their trousers, this is slightly complicated in that they're small. So an 8 will fit a true 8. If you're an 8 to 10, size up. On this rail, we have an 8 and a 16. So a 16 is going to fit a big 14, small 16. But ladies, if you are different sizes, bid on these fabulous jeans because they are great. They're a great weight, but they're perfect for summer. And of course, capri is back in. Capris are everywhere, so stock up on your capris in this sale. Another mystery about this little stripy frock. Can you just see it's an open weave, so it's cotton, I think. It's slightly open, slight sheen, very, very pretty. I would say a medium is a big 12, small 14. Down to 29 quid from Bloomings, just below the knee, perfect for summer. So we've got a small and a medium. We've got this tunic dress from Blue 7. I think this is all we've got left because I'm sure I hung these. Big sizes, ladies, and generous. So this is an 18, and I think it would fit an 18. But look, again, perfect for now. This is the time to grab all these bargains, ladies, because it's so blooming hot at the moment. So an 18, and we've got it in a 22. But this is a fabulous dress. Back to Tinta Barolacci, and we have the Burgos. Stand up frill collar, repeated in the placket. They're small, so an 8 is going to fit a small 8. Lovely sleeve, but if you're between sizes, definitely size up. So as a 14 to 16, I would definitely wear a 16 in this. Just look at the pattern. And you see that. Beautiful shirt, made in Spain. Can't remember how much it was current season. But we have a couple of 8s, a 12 and an 18. Now we just have extra large left in this lovely dress from Jessica Graf. I think we've got 3 extra larges. I'm just going to put it up against me. I would say this was a generous 16, ladies. So I think I probably would wear the large. So if you're a true 16, I think this is the frock for you. So sweet. Look at that. Beautiful. And actually, this would be good for Sally Ann. She doesn't do arms, does she? Because this would be the right length for her. Yeah. Comes down to my ankles. Gorgeous, gorgeous piece. 3 extra larges. This is the Pamela cropped in a size 16. Will fit a 16. Pull-on trouser. Faux fly from stock with belt loops. And it's an ankle grazer on me, but it's that nice shape that follows the line of your leg. And we just have one of these in a small. So this is going to be, so this is about a 10, 12. This is probably Ellie's size because I think I wear a large. Lying. This is a 10. So it's got the little tatting on the sleeve like this. And then it's got the little dippy thing here, size 10 only, in black, 5'6". I've got the tatting at the bottom, just below the knee. George has this frock, I have this frock. Don't know why we have so many left, but we do. Again, perfect for now. So my daughter has this, I have it. We have to diary date, and it's just so good just to chuck on, again, in this heat. We have got this. Now this is, I would say, true to size, if not slightly generous. And we have this we've got 2 12s, 2 16s, 2 20s, 2 22s and 4 18s. So nab them. This one, ladies, has got a slight fault in it. It's got a small pull on the left-hand side. It's on the £29 rail. I'm just going to move it over to the 10, okay? So ignore that. Oh, you all loved these last year. This is the only one we've got left. He loved this colour. So it's a jersey dress, cap sleeve, round neck. You would have seen Ellie wearing the black one quite recently. 5'6", to the ankle, but you can zhuzh it, so you can wear it up and make it slightly shorter. Very, very simple dress. We've got 1XL, which is going to fit a good 16, and we've got it in this gorgeous bright pink as well. In the bright pink, we've got it in an XL, a large, that's what I would wear, and a medium. This seems to be a one-off. I'm not even sure if it should be here, but it is. Oh no, we've got two of these. These are small ladies. A medium is a 10 really, big 10. Look at this. So it's a very, very sheer cotton, beautiful, beautiful print. It's a button-through shirt waister, so you can wear it as a dress. It's stunning. Size 12, we've got two of them. They are mediums, but they fit a 12. Actually, this should be on the £10 rail as well, so we're just going to move that over there. Right, these are our Blooming's cardigans. They're a wool mix, so they're slightly warmer than the cotton ones, in this gorgeous jade colour with the little pearl buttons going through. We have a tiny bit of stock behind these ladies, so there may be a couple in each size. And we have this in, what's this? Small, large and extra large. Right, so this is where it gets a bit more complicated with the Tillies. This is not the linen cotton mix that you saw with the pink ones. This is a linen viscose mix, and these are small ladies. So again, I'm not sure what we've got left, so I'm just going to tell you about the ones that are on the rail. This is a 28-inch leg. It's going to fit an 8 to 10. So we've got two of those, and then we've got one in the 12, which probably would fit me as a 10 to 12. So unlike the normal linen Tillies, where we've always said if you're between sizes, size down. If you're between sizes on this one, size up. These are just minute. These are the reason these are left. These are fab. They're from Anna Montana. I always resisted doing their limited editions because the sizing is shot, and they persuaded me when Lebet, when they bought them, persuaded me that they were going to change, so I invested in them last summer. We didn't repeat the mistake this summer because the sizing is shot. So this is an 8 and it will fit a 6, okay? You need to be a very small 8 to wear these gorgeous trousers, but if you are, you have got a mega bargain. So they're a gorgeous twill. Can you see they are a proper capri trouser? They are so pretty. They've got pockets, they've got the zip and the fly, beautifully made, but they are so small. So an 8 will fit a 6, a 10 will fit an 8, and a 12 will fit a 10. These little dresses from Yes, we've got a couple of these left. We appear to have an 8 and a 10. They're the same fabric as K Design, so it's very, very forgiving. Probably slightly too heavy for the moment, but again, stock up like the K Design ones. Such a pretty dress. It hangs beautifully, has such a good handle to it, and so it drapes, and it's very, very flattering. We have two left, an 8 and a 10, true to size. Oh, these are the ones I should have picked. Right, fortunately my stomach's so big at the moment they won't fit me. But anyway, if they did, I would have picked these. They're cream, ladies. Cream wide leg jeans from Sawyer Concept. They are about, I would say about a 31, high-waisted. A 10 is about a 10 to 12, okay? Big 10. But remember, I have snake hits. So we've got a 10, a small, which is not particularly helpful. Colour size 30 inch. Right, okay, I've got a guess here. That's interesting. So 27 is a 10. size 44 and 18, and then for some reason these are not sized properly. Right, so 30 inches is going to be, I would say, about 14, ladies. Bid on those if you're 14. So we've got a 10, 14 and 18. This is current season, but it's here because it's got a slight blue mark on the front of the dress, which I think I'm going to put this on a £10 rail because I just think that's going to be a bit iffy. Got this skirt. I've got the small. We've got 2 extra smalls left. Great now. Lovely pleats. So easy to wear. I can wear this with a vest today. I can wear it with a roll neck in December. This is such a versatile skirt. A 10 to 12, the small fits me, so I would say 8 to 10, you're on a winner. Look at that, beautiful, beautiful. We sold through so quickly on these and then just had extra smalls there. Right, we're moving on to some more tillies. So again, we're moving on to this linen viscose mix, which is cut smaller. So this is a tilly, I would say this is a 30-inch leg. I've got a 16, a 14, same leg length, and an 18. Let me just double check that leg length. Yeah, they're all about a 30-inch leg. Stitch your normal size. If you're between sizes, size up. They're not generous. This is another limited edition size shot to bits pair of trousers. Beautiful trousers from Anna Montana. The size 10 is it's no bigger than a size 8. You know, realistically, you need to be not a very big size 8 to be able to wear these. However, if that is you, you have just got yourself the most stunning pair of trousers. The pocket is at the front here. Beautiful length. They are gorgeous. 29 quid, you can't go wrong. Here's my next giveaway from Bloomings. It's the sort of soft jacket. Cut in a slight Western style, 2 patch pockets. It's an extra large. This is going to fit a big 16, small 18. Beautiful jackets. We've just got one left. So Ellie, if you remember, please, because again, do you know what? It's not March. This is a giveaway. Yes. Okay, so we've got some more giveaways. This time from Sakana. We're going to move over to accessories in a minute. But I've just got a few bits and bobs from Sakana. These are so on trend at the moment, sold really, really well. The reason I don't think these have sold is because they're tiny. So they're a size 8, but they're a 30-inch leg. So you're probably going to have to get these altered. But look at that. So on trend. We were probably so many light years ahead. So that's an 8, and I've got the same ones in a small, which will be a 10. Two in size 10. Remember, ladies, they're long. You are going to have to get them shortened. This is the other colourway. Again, stunning. I've seen everybody wearing them this season. Great for holidays, but small and long. So that's a size small, and so I've got 2 smalls in that. This is tiny, tiny, tiny shirt, size 8. But if you are a size 8, it's a beautiful jersey shirt. That's a giveaway. These are giveaways. These are lovely. This is the extra large, so about 16, I would say. I think it might be a bit too lumpy bumpy for an 18. So I've got a size 16, we'll say, in that. And I've got a size 8, extra small, okay? And then this one, lovely little top. This is the opposite. This is probably quite generous. No, stick to your size. Extra large, I've got a size 16. So those are the giveaways. I'm just going to move around to the accessories table, ladies. So I'm just going to carry the camera. Hope I don't lose you. And then we're just going to do a bit of didgeridooing whilst I get the accessories lined up for you. And I just need to put you there. just to see if you can see everything and I can see you. Yeah, I think we're there. Look how good that light was. Oh my God. Never going to move from there. That's where we're going to do all our videos in future. I'm going to start off with jewellery. All these pieces, ladies, can be yours for 10 quid, okay? They're a lot more online, but we're going to give them to you this evening for 10 quid. These are clip-on earrings from Dante. They're gold clip-on earrings. These are £10. These are clip-on knots. They were £37.50. They are £10. Remember, these are clip-on earrings, ladies. Again, clip-on knots from Dante, £10. And here we've got clip-on sort of diamante ones. Everybody sneers at clip-ons, but Jade Holland Cooper wears them all the time. So they're obviously uber trendy. Buy yours, 10 quid. Right, now we're going to go to a bracelet, which is just a bit bashed, ladies. That's why it's here. Should be 28 quid. It's just not as pristine as it should be, but for a tenner, it'll do. So this is the twisty bracelety thing. Now these, I think we might have a couple behind these, I'm not sure. But it's worth bidding on these as well. These are from Envy. They're little sort of diamante necklaces. We've got them in gold and we've got them in silver. I think we have got more than one of each, but let me show you the silver. There you are, 10 quid. And then here, we've got this little didgeridoo from Dante. So this is a little over-the-neck necklace from Dante, 10 quid. So that's the jewellery. I'm going to move the basket back to where it was. Then I'm just going to do handbags, ladies. So here we have striped straw handbag. It was a sample. We decided not to go ahead with it, 10 quid. And we've just got a couple of these lime clutch bags. They've got a lining, so they've got a drawstring lining inside. Perfect for holidays. Actually, if you had a wedding or the races to go to, 2 lime bucket bags, 10 quid. Now we're going to go on to shoes. Oh no, we're not. This is a sample belt that I decided not to go ahead with. So it's a navy narrow belt. Can you see it's got the gold hardware? I actually have one and I wear it a lot. But anyway, that's that apart. It's 10 quid for this narrow navy belt, which I'm just going to pop here. We're now going on to trainers. These platform trainers are a tenner, okay? In black, I've got one size 40, one size, I can't see, 38. And are they true to size? They are, aren't they? I can't remember what I've got.
No, they are actually quite large.
Oh, are they quite large?
Down,
okay,
yeah.
And that's why I'm in a 40. So yeah, they are quite large, but they're good for narrow feet actually.
Yeah.
In the white, which is the one I've got, and I've got the black actually, they're 20. We've got 2 size. 36, honestly. Right, 36. I think that's a 3.5. These are £19. These are the Dawley from Luna. Pretty sandals. We have one pair in a size 3. I have these ones here, these ones, slides. These are so comfortable. These are like Birkenstocks, ladies. They're lovely, they're little raffia, simply gorgeous. We've got one pair in a size 7. We did have these in a size 8 until about 10 minutes ago when I nabbed them. The reason I didn't have these in my size is because the toe post was quite short on me, but if I size up, it works. These beautiful silver sandals. They're called the Sylvia. We've got 2 pairs of size 3. They're 19 quid. These espadrilles, ladies, are down to a tenner, okay? So it's an espadrille, goes around the ankle, rope heel. Beautiful. In the neutral colour, I've got a 37. I've got 2 37s and I've got a 36. Here it is in taupe. In the taupe colour, I've got a 37 and a 41. Here it is in denim. In denim, I have it in a 38. I've got here, slightly out of season, but we might as well show it to you, the Cody, and this is 19 quid, and it is a size 4. These, for some reason, they've gone mad online. We haven't been able to put them back online all season. So these are reduced to £39. I've got 2 size 40s and 1 42. They're from Caprice. They're beautiful suede driving shoes. And if I haven't said it already, these are £39. These are from Caprice as well. They're also £39. They are a suede trainer. I've got the navy ones. And these are a size 40. What have we got here? That's because you picked a size 3 just now, didn't you? In a 38, we've got these espadrilles from XTI. Lovely espadrilles. I think this is faux rather than real suede. Down to 29 quid. These are called the Kingston. Ellie had her eyes on these, but they were a tad too small for her. These are reduced to £19. We've got them in the black. We have them in size 6, 3, and another pair of size 6. These lovely rope espadrilles from XTI. Lovely wedge. If you actually take off the wedge, they're not terribly high, so you do feel secure walking in them. Beautiful for holidays. Even if you're not confident in walking in them, ladies, these can be your standing shoes, reserved for looking lovely. So these are reduced to £29, and I'm going to shout out the sizes. The sizes are 38, 38, 39, 38 and 41. So we've got 3 38s, 1 39 and 1 41. And that, ladies, brings us to the end of this rail. So thank you very much indeed for watching. Please share this video with your friends, because after you've had first dibs, it would only be the kindest thing to do. We will be back in about 20 minutes. So you've actually got time for a cuppa. And then we're going to be doing bargains under £50. And then we are going to do the £10 rail. We've put this last because actually we thought that the £19 was a more generous offer this season. So thank you so much for watching. I think you've been busy, Ellie, haven't you?
Yes,
She's getting a sweat on, ladies. Yeah, so we might actually grab something to eat, and I'm certainly going to sit down for a bit. Have a cup of tea, have a wee. Thank you for watching. We'll see you at 7 o'clock.